Hello everyone and welcome once again to MCP1. So in this video I want to show us how to add the transition effect. Now the transition effect is something so good, and as you begin to edit your videos, you're going to see the importance of transition effect. Now as the name implies, transition, like how do you want your video to move from one point to the other. So the effect you place on that passage point where your video moves from one point to the other is called the transition effect, and it's something that you just use um frequently as you edit your video. So in this particular video I'm just gonna show us how to add transition effect. It's not hard, it's very simple. Now the specific places you put your transition effect are here, this part here. This is the passage point where your video moves from one point to the other. So the transition effect tends to add some effect on your video as it's moving from one point to the other. So where you see all these places here, here and here and here also, are where we'll be adding our transition effect according to your wish. So the first thing you need to know that you need to have your data connection, which we have right here, and the next thing you need to do is just click on that point. Okay, just click on it and automatically it brings the several transition effects that you can use. So in your spare time you just have to go through all these effects, but for the sake of this video I'll quickly just use the effect I kind of like to use. For me, I like to use this left. It's under camera, it's the left. You can use the right, is the left. So it means that at this particular point, before the next video comes up, it comes up in a left format. So just click on it and you have it. Okay, it's that simple, it's not difficult. So you can see that before the video comes up, it comes out coming from the left side to where you want your video to be. Okay, let's just play and see what we have. Are you a university graduate and still don't have a job? To the base frustrate you could see the effect. A job. To the base frustrate it comes out. A job. To the base frustrate you see that is the effect, that is a transition effect. And over here also I want to put a transition effect. So for this particular one I want to put a light effect. I like to use the glare too. Now you're gonna see why I use the left and the glare too in the subsequent video. So you just click on the glare too and you click on OK, and you'll see that the transition effect comes up. You can see, that effect. This is the effect that we just added. Okay, so that is the transition effect. Over here you can put another transition effect if you want. Let me put let me use the right. The other one I use the left, and this I want to use the right. You could see, so that's just the transition effect. For bank account, then pay attention to this opportunity that will change. Just over here, you don't want to do too much. You don't want to, just try as much as you can to style up your video the way you want. So you can even skip this one and add the transition effects here. Let me see another transition effect. There's another one I love to use. uh, there's so many. Okay, even here you can add the transition effects. Which one do we want to use? So these are just the transition effects you like. If you really watch people video, you see that at one point in time they use a lot of transition effects, and for you, you can style up your video using this effect also. Let me just click on this and you can see how it goes. You can see these are the transition effects you can use on your video. So in your spare time, just play around it and you just will see the magic that can be created using the transition effects. So That is just that for transition effect. Is not hard, it's not that difficult, it's very simple. Even you can use this, but just try as much as you can. You know, with time you're going to realize you just have a favorite that you love to edit with. So just play around your favorite transition effects, and you're going to see how beautiful it is to use transition effects on your video. So even I can even choose on this flip. You could see this is a flip transition effect. Just your smartphone and begin to you could see. So that is that for that. Transition effects are not difficult. You just have to know how to use it. And even if you could see that this comes out in the moment you split your video. So if you have specific place you want to transition effect to come up, all you can do is just split your video. All you can do is that you can all you can do is just split your video. The moment you split your video, it brings in the transition effect automatically. Let's see. You can see the moment you split a video, a transition effect comes up automatically, and that means you can add a transition effect over here. You could see, and even you could use the fade. Because see, the moment you split your video automatically, it brings in an option to have your transition effect. So that is just that for transition effect. It's not difficult, it's very easy to use. Add your transition effect wherever you want to add it. It transits you from moving from one particular point of a video to another particular point of a video. For this one, I want to just add the glare 2 again for the sake of this video. Add the glare too. So that's what transition effect is. Not difficult, it's very simple to use. It helps you to style up your video, it helps you to transit from one particular point to another, adding effect on your video. And that is our tutorial for today with regards to the transition effect. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care and bye.